This show came about actually because when we started taking submissions for the gallery, there were probably 3 or 4 artist submissions that had 1 or 2 key pieces that were of figures, and they were really incredible, and I had never seen them before. I didn't know who these artists were, and I thought, there's something going on here with the figure and indie, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it out in galleries, I'm not seeing it even in the studio buildings. So I really did want to invite all of these artists, put a call out to see who else is out there, who else is doing really interesting contemporary figurative work.
My name's Cagney King, and the name of my piece in the show is Find Your Place. And Find Your Place is about exactly that. Fighting for what's yours in the world, fighting to find where you fit, fighting to find that thing that impassions you to love life and live life. I was so excited when they said they were going to do Shannon Linker contacted me and said we're going to be doing this figurative show. And I was excited because that's kind of the direction I've been moving into, is exploring not only the human figure, but taking the motions of the human figure and the positions of the human figure and exaggerating them and letting the emotion of it play out. So this is the perfect forum for it, the contemporary works, because there's so much diversity here, so much different take, and it is a fabulous ensemble of work.
It seems like right now there is kind of a push to create more figures, more naturalism, more realism, but with a very contemporary edge to it.
My photograph is entitled Going Nowhere or Crossing Over, whichever way you choose to look at the afterlife. And so it is symbolic of the afterlife as people are moving towards an unfocused space.
The show, when we pulled it together, in the video of our video, I talk about the fact that Travis Little's piece, Cathedra, when we saw that, we were really amazed at the quality of it, just his not only his technique, but the vision and the simplicity of this beautiful image. And we kind of used that as the anchor, and we took that image, and every other piece really had to work with that and not fight against it. Not that it had to match or be the same style, it's certainly not, because there's a lot of different styles represented, a lot of different media also represented, but all of them work well with Travis's piece, and I think that is what brings the show together and makes it a good, cohesive show.
I'm Travis Little. I'm a visual artist. My style is American contemporary realism. I am a mixed media artist, but not in normal mixed media. My work generally includes everything except for oil, so gouache, pastel. It isn't composited, it isn't collage. So my work is dealing with a lot of layers and a lot of different and contrasting materials that are able to play off of one another to get depth and texture, whereas a single media would not give me that advantage. Almost all of my work is figurative in nature, so having this show in Indianapolis was what I've been waiting on, because I felt as though, at least in this market, it was very underrepresented in shows, and especially a show that was built around the style of figurative work.
First of all, I'm Logan Hamilton, vinyl record artist, and here today we're exhibiting the dark fantasy. These were made out of vinyl records, and this is from the Kanye West album, My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, and a lot of these, this one here, here, and here, these are actual vinyl LPs from the album, and if you understand the music, you understand the theme, and also with my sister as the model for this, the crazy hair, and then if you listen to a lot of the tracks, it's about, you know, relationships breaking up and, you know, things not working out with the other partner, so you throw that in, and she's kind of like a scary figure, but at the same time she's still feminine, and there's like a crazy sex fantasy cool kind of look to her, and it took a good while, about a month to do or so, but multi-layered, and just keep carving it out until you get it right, you know?
Everything that I have created so far in my career has been figurative. It is a commentary about the female form and society's views on them and how women are expected to have large breasts and really skinny stomachs. It's a self-portrait. I molded my body and I carved away at the stomach. I added hip bones, I enlarged the breasts and the butt, I exaggerated the backbones, and then I added in the scars where the implants would have been placed, and I put in gold stitching to kind of idolize those modifications and kind of add like a disgusting yet beautiful side to them.
I do realistic drawings, mainly photorealistic drawings of people, and my technique is using colored pencils on frosted acetate. I'm able to use double-sided layers. I try to capture the storytelling of the human mind, cognitive theories and whatnot. I'm really just trying to capture emotion with all my pieces, whether it being, you know, something still or something in motion. One of my pieces, the latest one, Prisoner of One's Device, I try to capture that. They're going to be triptych within one piece, and I try to capture that person in 3 different stages of possibly an evening, or it could be a week, but I'm trying to capture that moment. I'm just trying to go back to the traditionalism of drawing. I'm very fortunate for this opportunity to be a part of this like contemporary figurative, you know, show, especially with all these great artists, you know, Travis Little, you know, he's amazing. I've never seen his work actually, so I was kind of shocked to come across it today, and I'm gonna pick his brain here in a little bit.
Hey,